Greetings, my fellow aliens. This is the Helmsman on a review. So this is a average consumer review of the Oculus Quest 2. Basically, a review of your normal perspective. The perspective of your average person, although, be it, I'm not quite average. So, I will be covering my face and whatnot in this video for privacy reasons. So, this, right now, with the price, I think the price is excellent. Actually, I think that Facebook's ripping themselves off with this price. Something's up. Maybe they're going out of business. I don't know. Hopefully. So, that was a joke, by the way. So, the Oculus Quest 2. I got the Oculus Quest 2 and the head strap. So far, that's it. Just so I can have a straightforward, I bought this thing and I looked into it before I bought it. So, without further ado, let's rock and roll. So, the strap, very comfortable. I have no complaints of comfort, although it does rest on my nose too hard, but I feel like I've been wearing it wrong. So, that's nothing there. The headset breaking, my first one did break, but not in the way that it normally does. It like twisted sideways somewhat. I think I tightened it too much. No big deal though. I went back to the Best Buy that I was near at the time and returned it with no problems. Thanks, Best Buy. So, what else? Audio. I've heard a lot of people saying that the audio isn't good. From my perspective, and I love music, and I love immersion in video games. I've always tried to immerse myself as much as I can in, say, whenever I played Fortnite, I wanted to get the surround sound, whatever, and I did. I got a nice pair of headphones. With this, I do like the audio solution that they have, and I know it could be better, but my only complaint would be that it's speakers instead of headphones, so everyone around me can hear. So I could be playing VR chat and don't think anyone's in my room, and this dude, like, shouts a slur, and then my family now knows. Whatever. That's a small complaint, and I wanted to clear that up. That is a thing. I don't know if it's a thing, actually. I checked, and I think my family can hear. I did ask. So, what else? Quality, screen door effect, from what I've heard. The screen door effect for me was, I didn't get any. And actually the quality is quite great, and if you're not thinking that this is the fake world, your mind is convinced that this is the real world, which is most excellent. I can watch movies, I can play all these games, and it's very fun. So, games, of course, these are the most immersive games I've ever played. Beat Saber is one. I get a nice workout in at the end of the day. Seeing how this year is going, that is very helpful. So, then the tracking. Here's where my problem comes in. Your average person is not going to have an entire room dedicated to something like this. Lay bummer, I know. So, here are some tips. TV screens, mirrors, whatnot, try and cover them, or the new iPhones, I know, have a face recognition system, and I believe that uses a similar system to the tracking. So, if you have your phone facing, say, you have your couch and it's facing the ceiling like this or something, and your headset detects this and says, hey, that's your controller. Bummer deal. It will detect that, and then this happened to me while I was playing Beat Saber. I was playing hard mode, and I was like, oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I failed that level because of my phone. I believe it's because of my phone. It could have been something else, but that's my analysis on it. So, that's it. That's that on that. The tap double on your face. I have one complaint. I cannot walk around the house with it. My only complaint. No other problems other than that. I can't go past my play area so much. If I double tap the side, I feel like I should be able to walk around the house freely. But that's just my opinion. So, yeah. Play area. I do realize most people do not have a play area. I have a play area that I do run into the side, and it is only slightly immersive. It only breaks immersion slightly. So, not a big deal there. And I do like it more than me punching my TV, which I have done, which is kind of a bummer. Although it was a box TV, and those things are indestructible, so it was fine. But anyways, what else? So the strap comfort, did I already talk about that? If I didn't, it is very comfortable. It does rest on my nose a little too hard, but I think I'm wearing it wrong, so I'm going to look into that after this video. The controller comfort. I do love it. They do feel a little heavy in your hands after extensive playtime. I'd say after a few hours, it does get a little crampy. And if you're playing... So, a game I like to play, Rec Room, is play paintball. You have to spam the trigger on both triggers. And it does... You know, I don't know if it's the weight, but it does really... after a while of playing paintball, I need to just put it down and play something else. Then that could just be me being too rough in nature, but yeah. And I have figured out that you do not need that big of a play space, which is excellent, because just enough so that if you're in the middle and say you punch or something, then you'll just barely see it. And I'd say it's about 2 feet of clearance before you just barely see it, which is great. Meaning you won't have a scenario like me where before I rearranged my room slightly, I punched my box TV, which was a bummer. Because, you know, that's quite immersion breaking. I nearly broke my hand. Felt like, at least. Anyways, what else? Oh, the facial cover. I do recommend changing it. I have not changed it yet. It does get very sweaty, very fast. Not something to deter from buying this. I feel like I would strongly advise anyone who's even thinking about it. Right now is the best time of all time to get into VR, because it's $300 and you can get all these free games, and it's very nice. It's just very nice. PC VR with the wired version, I forget what it's called, the link cable, or virtual desktop. Virtual desktop takes a whole lot of YouTube digging if you're like me, the average consumer. This computer that I'm using, not PC capable. I think the graphics card needs to be upgraded. Figures, it doesn't have one. Anyways, so yeah, and it does struggle if you do not have a perfect PC for that scenario. Even the wired or the wireless, and also without 5 gigahertz internet or faster, you might as well say goodbye to the wireless version. It does not even get close to working. Although the virtual desktop, say, watching movies on your PC is very nice. What else? Gameplay. The most intense game, I guess, I've played, like the game that I'm going to base this off of, is Population 1. This is an excellent game. I do recommend. It's about $31.50 something, including tax. It is very worth it if you have the extra cash after buying this. I didn't. I just kind of... It's not $50, but it is all good. So, that's that. What else? I think I already said the tracking. Every once in a while I lose it because of my phone. Not a big deal, but definitely something to consider. I don't know, if you're getting into VR, it's really not a big deal. It's just every once in a while your controller is on the other side of the room, or at least in your view, it's on the other side of the room. So I think that's about all I can think of. This is definitely something I would recommend. Me being this video just went over 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up. So me being your average VR consumer, the guy that's just getting into it, highly recommend it. You know, everyone's got something in the real world, and if you're in the real world and you've got stuff going on in the real world, it's a bummer. So a way to not be in the real world for at least a short period of time, I feel like it's a great stress reliever, and in this time, socialization, it's a very good way to socialize. So I believe those are all my opinions. I do highly recommend it, and me being the new guy in the VR scene, or what I'm calling the new guy, basically someone who just got into VR, I do very much encourage. It's very worth it. Christmas is coming up, so for all of the kids who are now teens, grew up watching VR YouTubers. It's so cool. It's definitely much better than you'd expect. And yeah, those are my main arguments and opinions. I do really like this headset and will continue to use it until I get a half-decent PC and I upgrade to PC VR, which I'm hoping to do someday. But I will still use this because it's very useful. So, yes, this video is 12 minutes long, so I'm sorry I bored you guys, but that was my your average consumer review, not what you normally see. So, thank you all for watching, and have a most excellent day.